All right, hello and good morning. So, again, I'm having dreams of stuff and I can't really pinpoint what it's to, but something's going on. So, I want to see if there's a message with my crow deck. Figured it's beautiful outside. Let's try to do this outside. Get some sunshine. I dropped my son off at daycare to come home to shit on the floor from my dog. It's always fun. Walked in the house. I'm like, what is that smell? What is that smell? My God. Alright, so we have light, we have protection, spiritual protection, the Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands. So with both pictures, you're depicted with a wand. Oh dear Lord. The first one coming out, it's almost as if there's a lot of troubles behind you. It's kind of like the same reading I had recently had, so maybe the transition that is meant to happen has not happened yet. Five of Cups. Oh, this is coming out the same. It's almost as if, I don't know, it's weird. Ace of Wands, again with spiritual connection with the white feathers in there. Now we know crows do not have white feathers, so with the white feathers being put in the card there, they're standing out to me as spiritual connection. Maybe I'm getting like a cleansing. You're going through a cleansing process right now. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, sugar. I don't have my stand with me. It's inside and I'm too lazy to go get it. Oh, God. Where are you going? Uncut, unedited. I told you. You're going to deal with whatever I have to deal with. Oh, my God. What is happening? Chaos. Oh God, I can't get it. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. So, I believe you're going through a transition. You're going through a transition of literal rebirth. This is what I'm getting from this card. Everybody likes to make it sound like your spiritual journey is a beautiful one, is something that just feels so freeing. The truth of the matter is it's very dark and lonely, and it's not easy. You literally are questioning everything around you. You're questioning everything about yourself. You don't know what to believe anymore because you're feeling a connection to something that feels almost as if it's like home to you, but it's new to you at the same time. So it's a very odd feeling to have to try to adjust to, but I definitely see a transition here. With the Ace of Wands coming out after, and again with spiritual connection. It's almost as if you are learning to connect with Mother Earth more. I feel as though it has to do with connecting with the world. If you notice, the city is like way back there and the bird is on the other end of it where there is land and the yellow flowers. So you're learning to be able to love yourself again. With the Five of Cups, it's almost as if you're looking at the things that have not worked out and the things that basically you let yourself down on. So I'm hearing not comfortable in my own skin. I'm hearing not that you're worried about anybody else. You're worried about you. You're worried about you feeling good about you. And you're not realizing that you're already there. That's where the cups are upright behind the bird, even though the bird is only facing the ones that are down. It's kind of as if you're in that transition. You're learning new things. You're seeing things differently. But with this transition, you're also putting a lot of crap on your plate to add to the transition, when the transition has to happen naturally. And that's where I get this from. The Page of Pentacles. It has to happen naturally. You need to trust in your faith, in your angels, your spirit guides, your God, your gods, your deities, whatever you call upon, whatever you believe, whatever you look upon. You need to believe that everything that you want, everything that you're manifesting comes, but it comes in time. That's why it's a transition period. It's something that it's not going to happen overnight. You as an individual need to realize what your heart and your mind and your soul is speaking to and is connected to. And you're getting it, you're seeing it, you're feeling it, but it's not 100% there yet. So yeah, transitions, I've gone through a couple so far, and it's a very lonely road. It really is, because you really do feel alone. Things start to happen to you. You start having dreams. Your appetite is completely changing. You start to feel like when you go out, the energies of other people around you are almost as if it's too much, because you're already like completely open to this transition, which means your energy is full force trying to get you into the mindset that you need to get in, and you're not getting there quite yet, but you will. You just have to remember to have faith. Oh God, my phone's gonna fall. The cards are gonna fly away. This is why I don't do readings outside, but it's so nice out. It's not you're connecting on a more spiritual level. It's not a transition or change that needs to be physical. And I think that's the confusion with these cups here, that you're not even realizing the transitions that you have gone through already, the progress that you've made already, because you're adding more and more stuff to do with this transition, when it's not, I know this sounds weird, but it's really like not up to you. It's not supposed to be like, hey, while I'm changing, I'd like to change this. I'd like to add this. I'd like to delete this. Yeah, see? So your faith, just trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. I feel like you're battling a lot of even little things when it comes to just simple as, okay, let's say, for example, you love flowers and gardening and you like being outside, but you're petrified of every single bug. You're learning to be okay with the bugs around you, as well as like learning to just be a part of nature. Just be a part of Mother Earth and accepting what's around you. I was looking because I heard something. Wanted to see what it was. But with the Three of Cups coming out again, Apollo energy, sun energy, protection, the fruits of your labor. So what you're putting out, you're getting back, because your cups are being filled and you're able to drink out of them. And the red and yellow, which is so weird because I bought my son's girlfriend, well, my husband had bought, but it's weird that he did it because I made them matching bracelets. Shut up. I made them matching bracelets, and I chose an orange and a red as the wire wrapping. And I keep seeing orange and red, like fire energy, like just this stewing that is now starting to explode. It needs to, in order for you to open up and see what's really going on. Actually, I want to turn on the music to see if I get any answers through the music. Hold on. Alexa, play music. Alexa. I'm just listening to the music. Shh. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Trying to keep an eye on you. And I don't know if I can do it. That's you. Oh no, I've said too much because you came to the realization of what's happening. I haven't said enough, but then you realize it has to happen. Thought that I heard you laughing. Thought that I heard you scream. This transition is very painful. I wish my roosters would shut the F up. I can't stand them. Every waking hour I'm choosing my confessions. Yeah, you are in the midst of your transition right now. I have to say something before I continue this reading. I myself, with getting more in tune with my gifts, I guess you would say, the vibrations that are on this earth are literally up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and then you mix people that you don't know and you do know into this mix, and it's just the vibrations are constantly, literally, like all over the place. It is very hard to go through this transition when you're constantly trying to match up to or meet the vibrations that your body energetically is feeling. And like, for instance, for example, I went to Home Depot, and that's my store. If you know me, I have plants all over the place. You take me to Tractor Supply or take me to Home Depot, and I am the happiest person in the world. Or a metaphysical shop. But anyway, I went there, and I don't know, I was finding myself like watching everyone. I was feeling very on edge, and it even got to a point where this one guy, I don't think he was intentionally following me and my son, but it was like the way he walked was very obnoxious. Like, his feet were real heavy, but he was a small guy, and he kept like coming right behind us as I'm trying to find these stupid command strips, and I couldn't find them. So it was annoying, but like his energy was just sucking my vibration out. All right, the sun is going away. Why are we going away, sunshine? And the vibrations of even that piece of land that I was walking on at Home Depot was very like overly charging. I think that's what you're troubled with is during this transition, you have to learn how to manipulate those vibrations around you to protect yourself, to ground yourself. And if you don't ground yourself and you don't protect yourself, and that's the other thing too, like protect yourself, literally all you have to do is call upon whoever you believe in or whoever you trust or call upon, whatever. I get a very, very strong feeling that it's not just a deity or a god or a goddess. You actually have loved ones that have already foreseen what's going to happen because they're on the other side and they're with you. And they're watching you, they're guarding you, they're trying to help you through this transition. Trying to let you see that your fruits of your labor is going to pay up. You just have to trust. You have to trust what's happening. You have to trust that you're being helped, that you are being guided. And helped, that's what I mean. You're being guided. They're not going to physically just plant $1 million in your pocket. That's not how this works. You know, clearly we would all love that, but that's not how this goes. So you are becoming spiritually attuned, much more spiritually attuned. And what you need to do is you need to focus on, I hate saying that. I'm listening to the song. Would you still remember me? If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? Too many places I haven't been. But I stay here with you, girl. I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. Yeah, you're going through a transition. You're going through a transition. This is a transition of your spirituality. This is, why can't I say that word? This is a transition of your faith. This is a transition of literally the world around you. This is a very strong transition. You're going to go through some serious shit to figure it out. That's for sure. And I say it that way because I really hate the fact that people make it seem like everything is hunky-dory. Like, oh, spiritual awakening, it's great. This is what it feels like. And they even do the videos of like the light and everything. And it's like, it's horrible. Your poop is weird. You're pooping like weird times of the day because your stomach's all weird, because your appetite's all weird. You're living off of frickin' coffee and probably cigarettes if you smoke. You get hungry around like 1, 2 o'clock. That's when you start to feel like, okay, I haven't eaten all day. I should probably eat something. And by then it's too late. You also have no motivation to cook anything. So you're eating stuff that's not necessarily the best for your gut right now with what it's going through. I do suggest looking into some detox water if you want to try to wait till later in the day to eat. Maybe drink your coffee and then drink a detox water. A good detox water that's easy and cheap to make. I like to be as cheap as I can because I'm broke. Is water, lemon, mint, and cucumber. The best way to infuse it is to put that all in a big pot of water and boil it, and then once it's cool enough to put in a container, you put it in your fridge and you can just drink it as you go. That's a good way to detox. Oh God, the Hierophant. Okay. So the Hierophant came out. Again, Hecate. I love her. Thank you. I swear she's like my guide when it comes to reading. If she is, that's awesome. So this transition period that you're going through is, in a sense, necessary because the vibrations on this planet are changing. In order to step into this basically new way of life, you need to transition with it. And everybody's going to transition their own way. Everybody's going to transition however long it takes them to transition. And some are not going to transition at all. And it is what it is. But because of your spiritual connection that you have, not only with angels, gods, deities, whatever you believe, you have a really close connection with the dead. I see, as soon as I said the dead, I see people like standing over you. I know it sounds creepy at night. You're laying in bed. If you're with someone and you guys sleep in the same bed, ask them if they're up later than you. I feel like you're like moving a lot, groaning and stuff in your sleep, and it's because there are people watching you. I see a man, definitely. I see a man. Come on, give me some more information here. He's very tall. I feel like he died probably in his like 50s, I want to say. It was a young death. He's a tall man, stocky guy. He almost seems as if he's kind of like the big teddy bear that you know. Like he's huge and intimidating. Not like muscular, but just big, like a big dude. Kind of muscular in the arms. He's got long arms. But he watches over you, whoever he is. Now, I feel as though he's a loved one, but not from your time. He's not from your time. That's why he's so big and like, he's from a different time, but he is your ancestor. So I'm getting more like ancestor, like you do not know me. I wanted to say she for some reason, so maybe this reading is for a girl. She does not know me, but our blood is strong. So it's an ancestor. You have an ancestor that literally watches over you at night. It's not scary. It sounds scary. It's not scary. It's actually a good thing. He probably protects you on the spiritual side. And the Hierophant coming out is kind of confirming to me that it is a guardian angel. This person is a guardian angel to you on the spiritual side of things. That's why this transition is actually pushing you towards seeing the bigger picture so that you can realize that your abundance in life of what you want in abundance is possible as long as you keep your faith and trust that whatever you're going through is for a purpose, and that your fruits of your labor will pay off. Oh my God, the wind. Your fruits of your labor will pay off, and you will be able to feed off of your cups. Because then the Hierophant comes out, and it's kind of like a conclusion to me that your vibration at the end of this transition is going to put you at a higher leveled vibration to where you will be able to use, and I don't want to say use, you'll be able to take these gifts that are given to you and that are provided for you and people watching over you as a sense of relief in your life. You'll know that things are going to be okay, and that if anything was to happen, there's no such thing as coincidence. So it's going to happen for a reason. It's going to happen for a purpose. Should I stay or should I go now? And that's you. Do I want to keep doing this? I'm tired of this. I'm exhausted from this transition. Why is this happening to me? Why can't I just get over it? It's not like that. The transition is not like one day you wake up and you got to transition, and the next day you have to the next day you're transitioned, excuse me. That's not how it works. So in the process of this transition, I keep saying fruits of your labor. I'm being told that whatever you feel you're being drawn to do, even if it's just for self-satisfaction, that's what you need to do. Because that's part of your transition. That's part of the way that you're giving back to Mother Earth, and that you will feel good about it. And that's why you'll feel like the Hierophant, just sitting on top of the world, because you've gone through this transition. Now you've opened the door. That's why the key is there. You've opened the door to this new life that you are now doing because of the different ways of how you're seeing, feeling, and thinking things now. Who am I supposed to be? Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? So it's not about what other people think you should be. It's not about what it's honestly not even about what you think you should be, because like I said, what you think you should be, you're putting too much on your plate. You're worried about your weight. You're worried about, I don't know, all sorts of crazy crap. Like you're putting more on your plate that doesn't need to be there. Don't get me wrong. I think almost all of us are in that position, and at some point in our lives where we don't feel comfortable with ourselves. But you have to remember that it's not just this that makes you uncomfortable in your own skin. It's also what's in here and what's in here and what this brings in and puts out. You're not going to be able to go through this transition in an easier sense if you just keep adding stuff when you don't need to. You don't need to add more stuff. Things will come. Put it this way. How about you sit and you write down goals, and they can be as simple as, I want this ring, or I want to lose weight, or I want to start eating better, or blah, 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 blah. Just write it down as it comes to you. I feel like you're a list person, so this will be good for you. Write it down. Put it in your phone. I mean, we all have our phones on us all the time. Put it in your phone. Put it in your phone, write it down. And when you do this, after you write it all down, now don't go crazy, please. Like don't go down to the point where it's like, oh, I want this crystal and I want this necklace and I want, just like if you were to sit and think, it's kind of like the Marie Kondo concept in a sense, where it's like, does this make me feel happy? Do I need this? Does this not serve me anymore? Then I don't really need it, you know? But you need to sit and write this list. After you write the list, you then need to categorize it by priority. What is the first thing that you want to work on? What is the first thing that you want to get? And please be realistic. Don't put, I want to win $1 million, and put that at the top of your list. We all have that at the top of our list. Like, you need to be realistic. Anything of the fruits of your labor can bring in, that's what you need to put down. And then literally go one by one and put it in a priority of what you want to accomplish during this transition. Let the transition happen. Let it do whatever it has to do. In the process, trust your spirits. Trust your guides. Trust that you have ancestors from centuries ago watching you do this, and they are in awe of what you're doing, because this has been a long time coming, that there was going to come a point where a generation was going to be responsible, in a sense, to change the way things go for our bloodlines. And we have the capabilities of doing this. This is the best part of this. Even though it's a struggle, a big struggle, every way that it can be, this is This is like a new start. And if you have children, which I believe many of you that this reading is for, you have children, either a child or children, or want more children. These ties that we have connected with our ancestors, we carry the burdens of everything that everybody has done in our ancestral line in a spiritual sense. And I 100% believe that, because when you do releasing to the full moon and you release those traumas one by one, you feel the difference. You see the difference. Even the family members that were involved within the same trauma start to act different, talk different about it. So you have to pick one thing at a time. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. That's you. I actually, real quick, I want to read what it says about the Hierophant, because I feel like the key is representing the door opening to your new way of life, to your new vision of life, to your new spiritual side of life, all of it. It's all good things. Yeah, look, higher learning, education, tradition. I just said about ancestral bloodlines, religious institutions, and the element is earth. And all I've been saying is the connection with Mother Earth. Okay. Pragmatic and does not take unnecessary risks. That's good right now. You don't need to take unnecessary. You don't need to add more to your plate that is unnecessary, like I said. This crow appears at a time when a conventional approach is needed to resolve a situation or help further a project. This card brings a warning that now is not a time to think outside the box. What have I been stressing? It's all right. I digress. Instead, seek knowledge from a well-regarded institution or person. When it speaks of knowledge, I believe it speaks of your spiritual connection. Because you have people there for you, and you have the gift of being able to speak to the dead, they can help you. The Hierophant's role is to stand before others as a mentor and spiritual teacher. So that's you there to open the door, not only for yourself, but for others, like I said, and the traumatic ties within your bloodline. You open that door, your children will not carry this this traumatic stuff that's connected to your bloodline, basically. Like I said, he is deeply connected with the divine. What did I just say? And could represent guidance that comes from connecting with our higher self through a professional healer. Yeah. Drop the book. It's all good. It really is. And I know it doesn't feel that way right now because this transition is kicking your AA. How's it going to be when it goes down? How's it going to be when I'm not around? How's it going to find out? Well, you got to stop worrying about where this is going to lead you. You have to trust your faith and whoever you believe that they are guiding you to the proper direction, to put your fruits of labor out there, to fill your cups, to be able to open this door. And in the process of opening this door, you're not only healing yourself, you're not only healing your part anyway, you're not only healing part of Mother Nature and the world, because every single one of us that connects with Mother Nature and tries to give back, we are helping her, we are aiding her within this time of need. Because of all that, you are then being gifted by being able to cut those traumatic ties that are linked within your bloodline from centuries and centuries ago, and it will not affect your children. They need this. With the way the world is going, these poor kids need this. I think that's I don't know, that's awesome. How's it going to be? It's going to be just fine. Stop questioning it. Stop questioning it. I know it feels, I saw another TikToker's video talking about if you feel like you have no idea where the F you're going, that means you're on the right path. He's right. And I commented right away, you're absolutely right. Because many of us are sitting here just looking at the sky or whatever, thinking, what is going on? Like, what is my purpose? You're being guided. Stop putting more on your plate. Stop putting more on your plate. Make that list, then prioritize that list. And after you prioritize that list, what you're going to do is you're going to pick one thing to work on. And when you work on this one thing, if it's something that takes time, like working out and losing weight, you need to continue to commit yourself to that, and don't overcommit. If you haven't worked out in a long time, don't commit to working out 7 days a week. That's crazy. It's nonsense. Don't commit to going on some crazy diet, especially through your transition right now, because you have no appetite as it is. Pick a set schedule, 3 days a week. If you can commit to 3 days a week, you're showing, even by doing something for yourself, you're showing the spirits that connect with you, that guide you, that follow you, that protect you, that you are committed to making this change and trusting the process to be able to open that door. I'm trying to hear the song. It's an 80s song, so I get, I mean, yes, it's an 80s song, but I get the feeling that this reading is for people, and I'm very confused with these generational things. I can never remember what I'm supposed to be. I'm 37. 37? I don't know. I stopped thinking about what age I was at like 30. So I'm either 36 or 37. If you're within that range, maybe 5 years before or 5 years ahead, this reading is for you. Definitely. Because you're feeling like what was is no longer, and it's not meant to be what it was anymore. That's the point of transitioning, changing. And I think that's the only reason this song is on, honestly. All right, look, bottom deck energy. What did I say? The sun. The sun. You are definitely connected. You are being guided. This horse is walking with its head down, not able to see in front of it, and being guided by a spiritual level. You can't get any more descriptive than that. And the sunflowers, the fire energy, I keep saying, the fire energy. You have what it takes to get through this transition, but you just need to remember to stop adding stuff to this transitional plate that you're going through right now that doesn't need to be there. What makes this better, and your soul is all you need to worry about. You don't need to be worrying about everything else that's going on. You don't need to be worrying about adding all this craziness. If you want to add other things during this transition, that's great. That's not a bad thing. But at the end, after this transition, and after you have dedicated yourself to certain things, you will be able to see the light much better, much easier. Your vibration will be so much stronger to where when you're around other people and you're on certain land that doesn't seem quite right, it's not going to affect you as bad because you have transitioned into this higher vibration to be able to deal with what's going on around you. That's the point of all this. It's not for you to become a deity worshiper or anything crazy like that. It's literally for you. It's for your body. Our body is energy, and we put off vibrations and we attract vibrations. And the vibrations on Mother Earth are much different than they were in the 80s, where we were from, where we grew up. So, or where you were born. It's not the same, and it's not meant to be the same, and that's okay. And you need to be okay with that. Don't look at how things are and let it scare you. That's where this fire energy is coming in. This fire energy is kind of like trying to tell you, like, you're fine. You got this. Oh. Hold on. I love this song. Gypsy. You got to do you. There's something in this song. The gypsy that I was. The free soul, free spirit. You need to get back to that. Because you're allowing the vibrations around you put you down. It all comes down to you. When you know that it doesn't. Maybe twice. Maybe once, maybe twice. Angel number 12. I gotta look that up and put that in here. Angel number 12. Yeah, you are you're a person that was born in the 80s and wish you had been a teenager in the 80s because of just the way that era was. Just that free spirit, that whole Woodstock vibe, like just chilling, you know. But you definitely have ancestors from many, 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 many moons ago that are connected to you through blood, that are protecting you and guiding you. I don't know how loud that's... What the hell is that? Why is it so loud? It's a helicopter. A helicopter. A helicopter. Stop being a helicopter mom. No, still stay protected because shit's crazy out there. But you're being a helicopter of your change, of your vibrations, and it's not necessary. Just let it happen. Let it happen. Connect with Mother Earth. Whatever makes you... I'm not going to sit here and say this is what you need to do. I'm not going to sit here and say this is what will connect you to Mother Earth. This is something that all this stuff, by you being guided, is based off of your intuition, not off of what other people say, not what you see on TikTok, none of that. If it's as simple as picking flowers in your yard that you see, going for a walk, going for a hike, putting your feet in water, I don't know, talking to a tree. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it's literally like your connection with Mother Earth will allow you to do this transition. It'll also allow you to save your kids from traumatic ancestral ties. It'll also allow you to adapt to the changes that you're making in your life, like that list that you want to start working on. It's going to help you. And in the end, sunshine. You will be a higher... Oh, did you see that? It just got brighter as I said that. Just for a quick minute there. It's awesome. You will be brighter. Your vibrations will be higher. You will be able to protect your vibrations much more than what you are right now. You need to accept change. You have to accept it. And with everything in this world, in this universe, you have to take the good with the bad. And we all know that there's a lot of bad right now, but there's also a lot of good, and you need to embrace that good. Embrace it. Look at what you have around you. Make the best of everything that's around you. And I promise you, your fruits of your labor will fulfill your cups. No doubt. No doubt fulfill your cups. I'm trying to listen to the song. Maybe we have a closing song for the reading. I'm always looking for... This is why I have a hard time shutting off, because I'm always looking for more information. What is that? I can't hear it. I can't bring you with me to get closer because then I can't post my video. All these restrictions. If you love me, if you need me. Let me go ask her what song this is, because I feel like this is the song for this reading, like for you. Let me go ask. No. Oh my God. All right, so the song is All I Want by Codaline. I'm going to look up the lyrics because I have a really funny feeling that this song pertains to the person that this reading is for. I'm trying to hear it, but his voice is low, and I'm trying to keep it low enough. You guys know my routine by now. All I want. All I want. You'll get all you want, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. The stuff that you're putting on your plate is not going to show you love. It's going to show you satisfaction, absolutely. But it's not going to give you, excuse me, the love and the vibrational. It's not going to make you the vibrational being that you're becoming, because you're already in that transition. You're already going there. And this is just confirmation that it's going to be fine. You're going to be okay, and you need to hear that. You're going to be okay. And all that you want, you will have, but you need to work with your fruits of your labor. Please. You got this. You got this. Other than that, that's my reading for you guys, and I hope it reaches whoever it needs to reach. And just remember that without Mother Earth, this body, your body, would not be here. So give thanks, give gratitude, give back in any way that you can. You can do this. You've got this. It's all going to be okay. You'll be able to not only help yourself, but your children and even your other family members, because they're also connected to these traumatic ties. So if you can break them and open their eyes to promote their vibrational expansion, it will help all around with the ones you love and yourself. So take one thing at a time, make that list, make your priorities. Don't make a list that's 900 pages long. It's not necessary. All you want, you will get in time and with work, with fruits of your labor. Put your hands in the dirt that is in front of you, that is Mother Earth. Get your hands dirty, have fun in it. You'll be fine. I'm gonna post the lyrics of this song in here too, because I feel like it's definitely speaking to whoever this reading is for. And that's it. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it reaches whoever it needs to reach. And as always, I love you guys. Love and light. Peace.